ever done?
Absolutely. We didn't have any hair and makeup on this movie. And initially I was sort of terrified. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have, breaking out and there's bags under my eyes and my hair's all frizzy and this is terrible. I got to fix it all. And Tao, my husband, who's also the director of the film, was like, no, it's perfect. It's exactly as the character would be. She's supposed to be totally exhausted and on this crazy journey, and she wouldn't have all those things. And it's actually true. It sometimes is frustrating when you watch a movie that's supposed to be very real and you can see that their eye makeup has been retouched in every scene. So, there's even a scene where we go swimming, and then every scene after that we made sure that I looked like one would look after you jump in the ocean spontaneously. My hair's kind of like poofed out and frizzy, but that's exactly sort of how it would be. So initially that was kind of scary. It was a new experience for me. I often work on things that are so, overproduced and glossy that there's so much attention to that kind of detail. But it was kind of liberating to work on a project that wasn't about that. We didn't have hair and makeup. We didn't have craft service. We didn't have trailers. We were just there to make the story come to life, and that's really what filmmaking should be about. So it was new and really great. I definitely learned a lot about the humility that should be involved in filmmaking from making fix. I think a lot of times actors think that the movie starts when we get there and the process ends when we're done. And of course now I've learned about everything having to do with pre-production and post-production, and that's really where a lot of the real work happens. So I've learned to just be very humble and very grateful that as an actor, to be able to be involved in something like a film, which is such a labor of love. And I've learned also to be really comfortable with being more raw. I think that after making the film, I was really happy that it was a very unglamorous role, that I was completely natural, that I was able to improvise and really take my own creative license with the project. And so I think the confidence from that experience I've taken to other projects, and it's made me more comfortable with my own improvisational technique and just being completely relaxed and having, the camera catch every flaw, every goofy smile, every furrowed brow, everything, and having that make the character better, make the movie better, instead of trying to always make something, perfect. Relate to Bella. She's a documentary filmmaker, which is something that I hope to be one day, something that I really respect. My mom's a documentary filmmaker. I based part of Bella on my mom. And I relate to her very headstrong ways and to her dedication to the truth and her strong morals, but also her ability to be sort of malleable in the end. She has her heart sort of melted by the character of Leo, and that's something that I definitely relate to, and it was certainly my experience with Tao's little brother in real life, who the movie is based on. Sometimes people who are very eccentric and very wild, can take a little while to warm up to because they're not moving at the same pace, they're on a different rhythm, and you can feel sort of thrown off by it. But the point of the story is to let yourself go and to let yourself flow on someone else's rhythm and just kind of relinquish control. And that's something that I enjoy being able to do, because in my work life and in a lot of my life, I'm sort of a control freak. So being able to let go and learn something is a really valuable experience. It's unlike any movie you've ever seen, and it's completely unique, it's completely honest, and it's funny, and it's a film that has made no compromises in order to try to be commercial. And I think that's why audiences really respond to it, because it's got just a really raw, simple honesty that makes people feel that they've been let in on a secret, that they're being brought along on a very intimate family experience. And a lot of people relate to it, and a lot of people have a lot of fun watching it, and it has an amazing kick-ass soundtrack, so that's another great element of it. But it's a completely different side of me, and a film unlike any other, and I think people really like it. What do we want to say?
We want to say that Fix opens on November 20th at the Village East Cinema on 2nd Avenue in New York. It comes out on DVD in February, and you can find more information in the trailer at fixthemovie.com.